Good evening and welcome to the official George the Cloud show. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Today we're checking out Fooling Yourself, the Angry Young Man Life. This is a song by Styx and a suggestion by Brad Taggart. Thank you so much for the support and the coffee. Well appreciated. And what sort of information do we have here? Okay. Yeah. Sing for the Day showcases Styx guitarist vocalist Tommy Shaw's rousing 2016 solo turn with the Cleveland-based contemporary youth orchestra under the direction of principal conductor / founder Lisa Grossman, alongside guitarist and musical director Will Evankovic, and backed by the next generation of the finest high school-aged musicians in Ohio. Shaw also celebrates the 10th anniversary of Styx' triumphant 2006 one with everything performance with the CYO. There's so much in there that I didn't understand. Here, the CYO and chorus bring new life to many classic band and solo tracks in front of an enthusiastic audience at the intimate Wagein Auditorium in Cleveland, including Blue Collar Man, Girls with Guns, High Enough, Too Much Time on My Hands, Crystal Ball, featuring the debut of its never recorded lost verse, and most specifically, Renegade. And most specially, Renegade, highlighted by an epic guitar and violin duel between Shaw and the noted CYO alum. It was so much bigger and more everlasting than any of us imagined it would be, marvels Shaw. Now see and hear just how magical Sing was for yourself. Okay, so they have a lot of titles for things on here, but we get the gist of it. It's, Sting's lead vocalist, Tommy Shaw, who I've reacted to in the past in case you guys are interested, at the Darrell Hall House, and the Cleveland Contemporary Youth Orchestra. They're high school students, I guess. Some of the finest in the country. Fooling Yourself. Have I heard that song? I don't know. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go.
Relax. Take it easy.
You see the world through your cynical life. You're a troubled young man, I can tell. You got it all in the palm of your hands. Your hands wet with sweat, and your head needs a rest.
applause for the kids and also for Tommy. First things first, we hit the like, I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. This video to me was both beautiful and frightening at the same time. Why is it frightening? Because it's bringing me back to my high school days, and I do not want to go back to high school. Such a weird, uncomfortable, awkward era. So seeing all the students here, it's like, gives me the chills. Makes me nervous even. And actually, if I was Tommy Shaw performing right there, I would be so nervous being in front. Like you have a whole army behind you, right? And you have a whole audience in front of you. You're right in the middle. You are the guy. It must be so like the focus is in you. So people that can do that, perform under stressful and like big situations, I have admiration for them, because I don't think I could do it, no matter how like much I would practice or what pills I take. I don't know. I just have like a stage fright, I would say. And that's such a weird, like putting myself in his place. I am I'm shaking. But yeah, this was a beautiful song. When he started with the chorus, "No, you're fooling yourself, fooling your fooling yourself," it clicked, and I remembered I have heard this song, I don't know where, probably in the radio, but very few times. It's one of those songs that I don't know, I still don't grasp. And this orchestral version, it's even more like of a new experience for me, because the original, I'm guessing, is a lot different without all the voices and all the instruments. So I think I would have to go back and listen to the original recording of this song to understand it better. But the whole point of this was sort of to get the youth behind the music, coming together and spending their time doing something useful, which is playing instruments, singing, and being in this kind of atmosphere that is accepting, right, of so many different instruments, players, styles. It's not like you just do this one thing, like everybody could have joined in to. That's the whole point of the orchestra. So a big group, it is also, I think, challenging, right? Because everybody has to be in sync, and you kind of have to work like bees for a colony, I would say, or how ants work together. And you can't have somebody like going off into their own thing. So it just and it's such a like big deal for them, I would say, since everybody has the Tommy Shaw t-shirt. They probably hyped it up to be like this huge thing, like Tommy Shaw is finally coming. Imagine how many times they had to rehearse, and Tommy just shows up, the one day and does it. So I feel like the kids would have been nervous, but also, really excited. Like, this is the moment that we have been waiting for. And especially if you're a fan. See, that's the thing. I don't know how many students, how much of the youth nowadays is listening to Sting and music from the 80s and this style. Not many, but I guess the few that are would have been, really like this would have been very memorable. And also for the parents who are more of that generation, I would say. I was seeing this guy here in the audience. He seemed very excited. Whenever the violinist was playing, there's this guy right behind, like this guy. He even had the Sting shirt and everything. The American flag. Is that a Trump shirt I see there? That better not be. That Donald Trump for Sting t-shirt. I'm going to disregard that. Sorry you had to see that, Brad. And yeah, but he seemed very excited for this music. Imagine if you're a parent and you're a fan of Sting, you're a fan of Tommy Shaw, and you're also a fan of your kid playing up there. That would have been such a big night. A call for celebration. Go out, get some drinks, buy a cake, do a flip. But yeah, this was nice. I like the concept of it. You know, like I said, raising awareness for the youth into music that is worthwhile listening to and playing. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hit the like, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.